What is happening, everyone? We're back today with another video on the ST. We're going to be doing something a bit different. We're going to make this into sort of, not a series, but we've got a few items that we need to fit to this car, or I want to, so I can make sure that it's ready for the dyno. We're not going to get all of them done, but I think this is a good starting point on what we're going to be doing to the car. So today we're going to be deleting the aircon because it's never worked since I bought it. There's no point having it, but goodbye. We're going to be fixing the intake leak on the Cosworth inlet manifold because it's been leaking for quite a few months now, so that needs to be sorted. We also got a new power steering pump and some lines, as my ones are all leaking and stuff like that. They're very sort of, how can I explain it, like misty, and they just look nasty, so they need to be done. And also we're going to be tucking the wiring harness that goes over the Cosy manifold and on top of the rocker cover as well, so we'll have that all hidden. Then that will leave us with sorting out a little exhaust blow issue that we have, which is just paining me right now, and an alternator change, and hopefully we can get this car booked into the dyno. But without further ado, we're just going to get into this now. Just going to start off by removing the front end off the car, which is easier that way. But yeah, I mean, I've shown you it before, so let's just crack on, really. Okay, so as you can see now, I've pulled the front end off, ripped the cowling off the front end. It literally just flick these little tabs up either side and it will just slide out. Not too difficult. As you see now, it's all exposed. I cut the aircon pipes because they're literally seized onto the condenser. And I made sure there was no gas in it anyway. I made sure of that, so don't go damaging the ozone layer like you bunch of maniacs. But what we're going to be doing now is I just want to strip this front end off. The bolts on it look absolutely awful, and then what I'm going to be doing is I'll just get the grinder out, because obviously that you need a special tool to do these. I'm just going to cut from here, disconnect any multi-plugs and just cable tie them out of the way, get this drive belt off, and then we'll look at unbolting this compressor. So just quickly show you the bolts. As you can see, they're not in the best of shape at all, so I'll probably be replacing those with just some little stainless steel ones I've got in a little kit. Hopefully they'll be the correct ones that I need. But yeah, so I'm just going to try and do some fuckery to get that off, and we will go from there. Flip this over. Oh, I'm pissed. Okay, right, actually we don't need to. If I just lay them like that, so by the looks of it, it looks like the radiator is just clipped on to the actual condenser. So if we lift this little tab here, as you can see, might be able to do something with it. Yep. Looks good to me. And then fucking piece of shit. Okay, so fucking hell, clear me throat. Right, so now that is all off, we can, yep, just piss it all on the floor. Oh, fuck's sake, it's fucking making a mess. Oh. Woosah, woosah, breathe, breathe, breathe. just Ford uses fucking junk bolts that, you know, dissolve. Don't even rust, they just dissolve, mate. Fucking pieces of shit. But we somewhat like them. We are going to look at removing the compressor, which is 4 bolts here, here, one up there. Actually, yeah, it's just 3. Okay, so that's not too bad. Little plug there, some pipes as well, but again, I'll just cut them off because we don't need them. I know it seems a bit butchered, but not being funny. Or even if I did want to pull this off and like let someone else use it or set it on, that fucking condenser's junk. The pipes are seized in. I mean, literally I was bending them trying to get them off. Fucked. So if it don't work, let's just fuck it off, get a bit more weight reduction, a bit more power as well, maybe, I don't know, don't really care either. And we'll go from there, and then we'll start looking at the actual delete kit that we have ordered from Mr. Alex Bohm. So let's quickly crack on with this and go from there, as we always say. Tell you what, this fucking coolant pipe is gonna piss me off. Fucking cover me GoPro in fucking coolant, you fucking bitch. There you go. Have a wee. Right. No more weeing. Stay there. Fucking bastard. Okay, so there's a little pressure switch just there, so we'll just quickly remove that. Right, so just cut this pipe here, this one, and then no more compressor. It's alright, it's a multi-tool blade's really blunt, so that's why that took fucking about 10 years. Right, so making progress now, so that's all off. All we've got to do now is just delete these pipes coming from the back, cut this one off as well, just so we can remove it. So I just need to grind through it there. I've got the grinder out now, and then it will just be a case of cutting them from the bulkhead a lot of people remove them from the dash, like take a dash out and do them that way, but I ain't removing my dash for stupid aircon, so this compressor can go. Weighs a bit, it's not too heavy. Good riddance to that. Okay, so now this section's cut. We'll just, there's a little 10mm underneath here. If you can even see what I'm doing. But yeah, there's 10mm here. We'll just remove that quickly. And then we should be able to get this receiver dryer out of the way. Oh, maybe not a 10, probably an 8. Okay, and there's another one in here as well. Okay, and now it's 3 too, so lovely. So, apart from 2 pipes left now, which is running around the side of the engine, the aircon is nearly fully deleted. Right, so I just had a quick look underneath. There's literally no room to get to these pipes whatsoever. So I think the only sort of sensible way we're going to be able to do this is remove this scuttle, obviously wipers off, remove all this, catch can off, all that sort of stuff, and then hopefully we'll be able to get the grinder in enough to cut the 2 pipes, because they're literally here and here. So I'll just quickly remove this scuttle. It's literally just a case of 2 13s for the wipers and then like a couple 8mm around it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so just going to remove these 2 clips here. I had to take all the strut brace off and stuff because it's just in the way, and I had to get this little mesh thing out, like a filter of some sort for the HVAC system. So just get these clips out, and then I'll be cutting just past there, and then we can put all the scuttle back together and stuff like that, and then actually start focusing on putting the spare pulley in the kit on. We won't be fitting the belt today, because obviously with the front end off I want to do some more jobs like the power steering and stuff like that and running the lines, so this pump will be coming off, so there's no point in actually what's it called, there's no point in actually fully reassembling it, but you get the point. So just quickly get the grinder out, cut these 2 pipes here, and then we can move forward. Where's the other? Fucking nightmare. Okay, so I'm gonna just in the future use some silicone hose blanks for these, but for the time being they can just stay as they are. I'm just gonna okay guys, sorry about that, the camera died, but I did trim the two aircon pipes. I accidentally slit my matrix hose, but I just cut it down and refitted it, so that's all done now. A lot of bloody swarf come from the pipes and stuff, but all I'm going to do now is put some silicone blanks there, order some up, just need to get the measurements, and then all I'll do is I'll just slip them over the top with a couple of Jubilee clips and you would never know. Much better than taking a dash out. To be fair, the pipes don't weigh fuck all. Everyone's going, oh, you lose so much weight off of it. They don't weigh jack shit. But I've put this back on anyway. I've taken some of the leaves out. It's not perfect, but I've left the strut brace off with the wheels supported underneath, so the shock doesn't decide to shit itself and fall through. But now that that's all done, that side's buttoned up, ready for when we do some other jobs. So what we're going to do now is fit the actual kit. As you can see there, it's a little pulley. It's quite a nice quality, to be fair, and the spacer actually slots inside, as you can see. So you just put the spacer in and then you remove a crankcase bolt, which is this 13mm. Fuck me, that was loose. Oh my god. Wow. That ain't promising, is it? I was not expecting that. It don't matter though, we'll make sure that goes back tight. So we'll just remove that and discard that bolt, and then we will get the new pulley, just thread it in by hand for now, and then we'll get an Allen key socket, tighten that up, and yeah, that's pretty much the aircon delete now. So obviously I've got other things to do, like put the front end back on, fit the new shorter belt, because the kit comes with a nice belt, obviously nice pulley and spacer from Alex Bohm. I'm going to leave his YouTube channel in the description, because he has a very, very fast 1.6 Fiesta. That's a track car. It is rapid. It's running about, I think, 200 horsepower. So I think that will be all for today's video, because there's no point in me putting the belt on because we have some other stuff to do. So I do apologise if you wanted to see the belt on, obviously the car running, but we will get there, don't worry. So if you did enjoy the video, guys, please give it a like. If you really enjoyed it, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.